Hello, Whovians. It's Cruz on Tuesday.
You're still doing that?
It's been a year, right? No, it's been over a year since we shot the last one in the desert. So you may be wondering, well, if you come back after a year, why is it that we haven't seen you running through grocery shops?
What? It's not a truck, it's a Jeep.
You know that video with the dog that's talking and he wants that, like, I don't know. Never mind.
You know that video that I'm like shooting right now before you rudely interrupted?
You were not.
You can't see the camera?
Oh, you were. My bad. Hello.
So as I said, you're probably wondering, why is it that Cruz isn't like running through shopping marts and, you know, buying custard and fish sticks for this great one-year thing, this new series premiere? Well, that's also the reason why I haven't been on the Whovians USA for a long time. Not only have I been busy with my own work, but because Doctor Who has just been falling ever so farly down the drain for me. You know, Series 6 was better than 5, but it didn't make up for it by having tons of moments that really pissed me off and were completely ridiculous, like killing the Cybermen with the power of love. Good one, Moffat. By the way, the person sitting next to me, which you can't see, is named Joseph, and he's only seen what?
I'm on season 2, episode 2.
Okay, so he's not gonna
Filming
understand.
us.
He's not gonna understand anything we're talking about right now. Yeah, let's list what we liked and didn't like. Episode 1, I liked. Had a lot of promise. And then episode 2 followed with a bunch of things that were never explained, or maybe they were because I barely retained any memory of the series premiere of last series because of how stupid it was. Episode 3, that was what? Curse of the Black Spot.
Oh, I saw one
And
earlier.
we all know how I felt about that, don't we?
A ship's a ship. This
No!
is the
No, it's not. Joseph, do you think that if you know how to like, if you were the captain of a cruise liner and someone gave you a time machine, like, oh, I know what to do.
Hell no, I wouldn't touch it. In fact, I'd call the authorities.
Okay, so Doctor's Wife, favorite episode out of that.
I liked it.
What came after the Doctor's Wife? Oh yeah, the Almost people and the Rebel Flesh, and that was decent. A Good Man Goes to War felt like it was going to be good, but then the end of it was like, oh. Because even I, as someone who isn't a mother, someone who's just watching the show, knew that that child wasn't going to be her child. A mother's instincts should tell whether or not their child is their child, but
Or they're just holding a thing of flesh.
Amy's too retarded to figure out her child is a flesh baby. And then it followed with Let's Kill Hitler, of which the title name was barely in. And so we've been wondering, how exactly does River be River, and what exactly happened, and what happens? I need to kill the Doctor. Oh no, you don't. He's actually a good guy. He is? Yeah, okay. Hello, sweetie. What happened after that episode? What came after it?
I don't know.
See, we don't even care enough to remember.
I stopped caring.
We had the one with the monsters in the closet, and that wasn't scary at all. Why? Because you defeated them with the power of love. And then we had the hotel, which was decent.
The commercials made it out to be amazing, though.
We had the Cyberman one, and of course you destroyed the Cyberman with love, so we know that much.
But the fat guy was in it, which made it taller.
No.
For me.
No, I feel like I'm missing one.
Demon's Row. That's the only one I can think of.
No, that's Good Man Goes to War.
Same thing.
What am I missing? I can't remember. Anyway, skip to the very end, where everything is supposed to be wrapped up and all time is screwed up because the Silence needs the Doctor to be dead. And then he gets married to River, but don't they do that? Do you remember how they did that? Because I don't care enough to remember.
How they married?
Yeah, like why he married her.
Because they broke the fixed point.
What?
That's how they did it.
What?
They stop him from being killed, and then like everything shatters and time breaks and it stops.
Yeah, but why did they marry?
I don't know.
Because didn't the doctor say, "I need to trust you"? How can you trust me? I need to marry.
Oh
you.
yeah, he's like, I need you to. The only way I would truly trust you is if you tell me something that only the person I trust most would know.
Yeah, but it was just sped through so quickly that it's like, oh, so that's what we've been building up to.
And it wasn't really marriage; it was the hand tying.
Yeah, it was like, okay, we're married now. Plot device. It's like this mysterious woman that we met in series 4 that, like, I wonder who she is and what she's gonna do. Turns out to be the daughter of one of the worst companions I've ever seen. Used to manifest her into a killing machine, and then, oh, nope, your personality's changed like that. Now you love the doctor. Okay, I love the doctor now. And then they get married like that because reasons. And then they finished with the ultimate question.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I like when the big...
Oh.
They're gonna make his name be Moffat, watch.
And then we follow with the Christmas special, which I wanted to do a review of, but I've lost so much interest in this show. Series 6 feels like...
I've been watching Grimm.
I've been watching...
And Alphas.
A lot of shows that have made me happier than Doctor Who Series 6 and 5. Twin Peaks, and a certain scientific railgun, Azumanga Daioh.
Have you seen Sanctuary?
No. My Little Pony. The Walking Dead, even though the beginning of season 2 was very, very slow. Horribly slow. If I could move my camera telekinesis, you'd see Joseph right now.
You need a remote that like moves it with you.
And he's supposed to lay low, but he's doing all this time meddling. And that's another thing about the trailer that we saw for this new series, is that he's hanging out with dinosaurs and cowboys and Daleks and all this crazy crap. Yeah, something tells me that Moffat is just going to completely give the middle finger to the idea of he has to lay low because of the silence and blah, blah, blah. What are you watching now?
I put it on the channel where it's going to be on.
Oh. Someone's getting stabbed.
By a little girl.
And so yeah, that brings us to 10 minutes before we see the new episode.
It says 9 minutes.
That may or may not get me back into the show, because Amy and Rory are still there. And that's one of the reasons why it's so hard for me to enjoy Doctor Who and like it. It's really hard to enjoy a show where 2 of the main characters you just don't like. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Amy sucks. And then she's holding a gun in the Old West, and then she shoots it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm sorry.
She's just shooting everyone. Like, that's how the 11th Doctor's gonna die. She's gonna be running around and go to shoot someone, just turn and hit him in the face.
Well, that's what she did with her own daughter. I didn't mean to shoot you. I'm glad I missed. Big bullet hole in the freaking.
I just pictured it.
I'm just hearing spoilers just ooze out of Cruz's mouth.
You're not going to know what any of this means.
Really? Okay, good.
You'll forget all of this.
Good. But I assume I can find solace in the first 2 seasons, yes?
You can find solace in 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Cool. I mean, there's just only one thing that I don't like about
then
this
you
show.
you grow to love this guy, and you're like, no!
He's being introduced into all these cool characters, and then that's like usually the last time you see them. When the second episode, when they saw the Earth explode, just burn, and you were introduced into this blue character, and she was like the maintenance.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I like this character. Goodbye.
She's gone.
Oh, there she goes.
Eaten by a little spider.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to her either.
She went into the maintenance thing and she screamed when she saw a bunch
screamed,
of...
but like,
yeah,
what did they do?
I felt so sad. And then
I don't know, like
Mr. Dickens.
She was meddled to death.
I wanted to see more.
Okay,
Character exposition.
5
Goodbye.
minutes. You're gonna be getting a lot of that.
No.
like the doctor's daughter.
Oh fuck.
And then the bi-curious traveler dude.
I hope they bring back Jack.
Harkness?
Yes, and
I
then
hope they bring him back.
he died, and then they leave him on this station. They don't explain what happens to him or anything. They just leave.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, I will. Cool.
Oh wait, have you heard of Torchwood?
When they were with Slovene, and then
Yeah, it's a spin-off.
it was mentioned.
It mentions it in Doctor Who, but it becomes a whole new series.
Cool.
Yeah, with Jack Harkness.
It makes it sound like Area 51.
You know,
On the subject of Torchwood, another reason why I've been completely missing is because I spent months working on a Torchwood retrospective, which is my opinion on season 1, 2, and 3, and why they're good, and why Miracle Day was shite. However...
How does the black guy get the powers?
He's aged.
Because, I don't know. But I don't know if that'll ever be finished, because it's really well edited and really well made. my opinion in it, it's still good, but a lot of the time I sound very fanboyish. It's her undying determination and care that inspires me so much. And just seeing her through these kinds of performances, I think that both Eve Miles and her character should win multiple awards. Not surprising seeing as she did. Stuff like that. So maybe someday you'll see it, maybe you won't. Alright, well we'll see you after this episode and see how angry I am. See how much Larry is like...
Larry.
We'll see how much
I do that
Joseph. We'll
too.
see how much Joseph is confused.
Yes, I will be
'Cause
very.
He's
Season 2, where are we at?
he's 6 years behind.
Ooh.
All right. Bye.
Oh, and that's what the pause right there. It hasn't even started.
Alonzi.
Bye.
You have to say Geronimo.
Geronimo.
He looks like Matt Smith.
I don't.
Waffle maker.
Waffle maker. Okay, so thoughts on season 7 premiere.
I will include that once again I am disappointed on how I fall in love with a character who is very attractive and ends up
Being a Dalek.
being a Dalek.
How many times does that happen?
God.
Linda with a Y, very nice character, dies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I was about to say one, but he knows who that is.
Who? Crap. Let's write it down.
I've lost so much interest in Doctor Who, unfortunately, that I can't remember anything. I used to be able to recite every episode name and every character, but now I can't think of it. All because of series 5 and 6.
Wow, is it that bad?
For me, it was. Because you get episodes that just weren't that good, enemies that weren't that scary or imposing. Amy, of all people.
This is my first time seeing Amy, and I don't like her.
See?
I don't know. It's a glitzy ball of bitchy with the Doctor, who's so selfless and everything, and
Since we're on that topic, I'll bring that up right now. I did like how they introduced the idea that we've thought about, where it's like he waited 2,000 years, but then there was that episode where she complained that she waited 40. So I'm glad that he brought up the fact that he loved her more than she did, because that's a pretty damn hard fact. Then I thought she was going to justify it, because she said that she couldn't bear children. So he brought up 2,000 years, and she's like, that is nothing compared to giving you up because I'm impotent. Does that sound justifiable to you?
No.
If your wife can't bear children, don't parents usually get like artificial insemination or adopt a child? They don't just say, oh
it's
can't
over.
have kids, bye. Yeah, I was gonna write down the name of someone.
He's all
someone that I could
scared.
know or
Dang
no?
it, yeah, it's
Come on,
someone
jump.
though,
Jump.
Okay.
Come on.
that you love but then dies.
Come on.
But for you, they haven't died yet.
It's all right.
I need the internet.
Is it the new Prime Minister of London? The
No,
lady?
no.
Hmm.
Crap. What was her name again, though?
Who?
Damn.
She says it so many times. How do you
Yeah, I
forget
know.
that?
I mean, how can you forget?
Former Prime Minister. Name. Name of
Because
who?
what I can do, luckily with this camera, is that I can go through stuff I filmed and take it out. So it's like editing in my
You spend
camera.
a lot of time on editing.
I do.
Name of
God,
what?
you have to watch the whole damn video.
Anyways, our opinions on this episode. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
It's pretty good.
The Daleks were gone completely in Series 6 because they wanted to take a break from them. And then they brought them back, and the way they did that was very well.
I like the Asylum.
That's the part I don't, though.
I do. Like
I don't.
the fact that they have the Asylum. I don't like the fact that the reason why they kept them. No, I hate that. I like the fact that they actually have an asylum.
Well, see, I like the concept
I
of
agree with
an
Larry.
asylum,
Yeah.
but what we were shown were just like empty caves of Daleks that were like half-baked.
I was expecting them to be like crazy running around.
Yeah, I expected more of that.
I'm curious as to how that transformation works out simply by touch.
He said
Too much Dalek in your blood.
He said it was nanogens or something, right?
No, they're basically like Dalek metachlorians. We can't kill them because we are beautiful, because we hate. But we've seen Daleks kill other Daleks tons of times before. Yeah, that happened pretty damn clearly in Series 5. You are obsolete. You will die now because you're not as colorful and stylish as we are. You are not styling and profiling. Not only that, but they were terrified of the Asylum and how they might escape.
When there's only like 50 of them and the weapons don't even work.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. The weapons like barely work. So it's like, what are you afraid of? A bunch of retarded Daleks who are like, I don't know where to go.
At least now I know where they got the milk from.
Yeah, because Daleks are just like all obsessed with souffles. That was a good point that they brought in, though. I liked how they did a little spin on that and made it pretty sad.
Astronaut suit.
That scared the shit out of me.
It's so cold.
Oh,
Fuck off! What's with the memory thing?
Keep erasing them and putting them back.
Or like Series 5, he was erased from existence because of the Big Bang. So it's like, oh, everyone forgets about him, but then they bring him back.
Where everyone
Series 6,
remembers
I
them.
need to lay low because the silence thinks I'm dead. He comes back. This one, erase the memory from the Daleks. Isn't that a little... like... Series 1 and 2, he's all about whining over the Daleks and how it's the curse of the Time Lords that he killed all of them. But it's like, we spent so many series dealing with him moping over that, and then it's like, who's the Doctor? What Time War? Isn't that seem a little cheap?
Okay, how are they going to like keep the Daleks? Because you know how whenever they go to take over or whatever, they look at the information so they can know everything about them?
Yeah, but she probably erased all that.
But how would they just erase the telepath thing? How would she erase like every instance
Hacking.
of the Daleks?
Hacking can do anything, right?
I'm just gonna sit here and just delete that guy. It's 40 million light years that way. Just bye bye.
That's a good point. Because
Like-
I was thinking that if they decide to have a Dalek, one Dalek in the universe, say, I remember.
I was cut off from the communication. Blah
I-
blah blah.
Yeah.
I was
Scorned
sleeping. So yeah, they forgot about him. But they're still dangerous. They're the most dangerous thing in the universe.
And now they
So
have no
what-
fear.
What's stopping the Doctor from killing him again?
And what's stopping them from going to invade Earth now? They have no more fear.
They've already invaded Earth. They had those 3 people impersonating people.
But they did that, but like that was with the fear. Now that they have no fear, they're just gonna rush right back in,
Yeah, so...
and then they're gonna get
What?
destroyed again.
Doctor Who... Doctor Who, I don't know, let's Google it.
Oh, you know what?
Is there a lot of that?
What?
Doctor Who.
Oh.
It used to not be so bad in
Now it's every
in
episode.
Series 1, 2,
No. Oh no.
Even
It's just when it does come up, it's gotten pretty bad. Like
They asked it like 10 times.
in Let's Kill Hitler. Like, I thought that was bad enough, but then when the season finale came up, we're like, the final question is Doctor Who. That was the worst one I've heard. Before that, it was Doctor, zoom in on the Doctor. Doctor Who. Yeah, thanks Moffat for the first introduction to Amy again. For me, I've gone through so much like shell shock from that crap. How do you introduce her again? Big old fashioned montage.
Thoughts on this Rory character?
Well, I've already stated my thought. He's okay.
His
Rory's
real
just
last name
still
is
okay.
Darville.
He just needs to take his waifu and leave. But like I said, I did like how he was like, oh, I love you more than you love me. Yeah, true. Actually, considering that, why is he with her?
Obsession?
Just... Why would you marry someone that you know that doesn't love you as much as you love them?
Or even love you.
I don't
is
get
a powerful.
Why is Rory staying with someone who clearly doesn't love them as much as he loves her?
Or at all.
You'll just get a
If you're gonna
conversation
cheat
about
on your
love
wedding
and
night, that's...
yeah,
That's
like
a
I
clear
said
sign.
before,
Love is a strong force.
not strong enough.
In some cases, I guess not.
Of course she did like, oh, how dare you say that, Slab?
I
love
broke
you.
up with you.
Yeah, I know.
I
And
mean-
you don't let someone go if you can't have children?
Well, she already let him go like 5 times whenever he died.
Rory's just like a bumbling idiot he's safe, which is why he's okay. He's harmless, but there's nothing else to him for me. Amy is just nothing but a idiot retard.
Maybe bro.
It just seems still like Rory's on a leash.
Optimism.
Hell, Rory sounds like a dog. I
Yeah.
can't have optimism. I've had to deal with this bitch for 2 seasons.
Eventually, I might too, but you never know.
Oh, people love Amy for some reason. I don't know why.
Because she's kind of pretty.
No, not for me.
She's redheaded.
No.
That's why.
I like girls with orange hair, but they need personality.
Don't talk about Evan that way.
But no, her personality does kind of suck. Yes, she's not a very nice, cuddly person at all.
No.
No, it's cold and covered in makeup.
And shallow.
Look who it is.
Very shallow.
Indeed.
He's dead.
What was that?
Joseph. Joseph.
Hmm?
He's dead.
I'm just here sipping on my cucumber water.
Spoilers.
What is it?
I hate that word now.
Spoilers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save my life.
It used to be interesting when River Song wasn't the daughter of Amy.
What's her real name? Something...
I don't care. I don't care. Something to do with water.
Melody.
Shut it! God!
I had to. I remembered it.
No!
Cruz is unhappy.
I'm always unhappy. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting premiere.
There's hope.
Maybe.
There's a spark of hope.
Spark.
I have to get there, but there is hope.
You're lucky because you get to enjoy
Rose.
all of David Tennant.
He seems really cool.
You get to enjoy
He's
all
funny.
the
I like how
stuff that I
funny he
miss.
is. His faces
I
are
am
priceless.
So Miracle Day sucked.
Oh.
Just thought I'd bring that up in case I never come back. If I never come back, I'm gonna bring this up right now. They explained that his blood is not what makes him immortal. It was the whole... Fuck.
Being a fixed point in time.
Fixed point in time, see? I care so less that I forgot what that was called. He was a fixed point in time. That is what makes him immortal, not his blood. And he even said that in an episode. He said, well, that doesn't work.
But that doesn't work. There's nothing special about my blood in itself. That's not what made me immortal.
What does he do? His blood goes into the wall
Stop.
and gets injected into the black guy. And then now he's immortal.
Stop.
Even though his blood doesn't make him immortal. And now next episode we're gonna get dinosaurs and
Spaceships
get
hurtling at the earth,
cowboys
and people trying to steal things to sell. To
I really
live.
hope the silence comes back and be like, oh
What is
shit.
the silence you keep speaking of?
You'll see.
Will fall.
Slender Man will fall.
You would dare say that name so
Oh,
casually.
that's a good point. When you see the silence, they'll look familiar.
Will it? He's becoming so popular, and it's just
I'm not.
bringing back nightmares from high school when I first heard of him. Don't you fucking dare!
They're in Rosswood Park, but yeah, because like
They're
he
in-
said,
no, they're in Rosswood Park.
yeah, but he said it's a park.
That's where he said he knew that he was going.
Yeah.
Rosswood.
Hey, Joseph knows
Okay,
about
so-
Marble Hornets. That's another thing I've been watching that makes me happy. Doctor Who. I've been watching Marble Hornets, and it's great.
And it's addicting.
There's no Amy in it. Like Jessica was in the room, and then she screamed, and then the Slenderman was in there.
Right.
But then because fuck.
We're going off the topic, Doctor Who.
I don't
We're
care.
gonna close this video.
Slenderman's better.
Every
Frozen.
time you say that name, it's just gross.
Have you heard the song?
Yes, who hasn't?
Got that on my iPod for reals. Don't watch video reactions.
Who's this damn PewDiePie that I keep hearing about?
Oh, maybe I should stop recording.
You
Or
should.
maybe I shouldn't. I'll just say it right now. I hate PewDiePie. He's fucking obnoxious, just like Tobuscus.
Hey,
Just like me.
No, I love Toby.
No, he's annoying.
He's like me though.
If you see a thumbnail on YouTube with someone going like this, or like this, or like this,
Okay, that is.
then that's obnoxious.
He's
Okay, so on topic. What else can I talk about?
Potatoes.
Yeah, I just thought I'd do this to kind of bring back Series 7 since it started and we've been gone for a long time, ever since it ended. It really all depends on me caring about the show. I really lost interest in Series 6, so my reviews just went, like, why do I care anymore? But I review anything that I want to, so maybe I'll decide to. Maybe not. Tortured Retrospective, don't know if I'll ever finish it.
Do you want to see Cruz's light?
I've seen it.
You, the audience.
I might ruin my camera.
Right.
I can show it to Joseph again.
Shield your eyes. Waffle maker.
So this has been Cruz and Larry, not in the desert.
And Joseph. No, we're in the desert. It's
Oh,
right there.
well, we got
Don't tell them my name.
It's Joseph. Joseph
Mm,
that's
Valles.
Joseph Valles.
I hope to go back.
His
Look
address
him up-
is
look him up on Facebook. Add him on Twitter.
Ew, I don't have a Twitter.
So for anyone who's watching, So for anyone who's watching, thank you for doing so, and maybe I'll see you again. Hope you liked our return. Bye. Where'd Joseph go?
Lauf, lauf, gib nicht auf, ich hab dich vermisst. Es fressen mich Dämonen auf, wenn du nicht bei mir bist. Ich tu, was du ver...
But Cruz, so many good memories. I remember the first question I ever asked you, and that was, what was your favorite music? And you said techno, and I'm like...